Hello friends, and welcome back to my channel. Today I've got a fun creative vinyasa flow for you guys, and if you enjoy these kind of classes, be sure to subscribe because I post a new class every single Monday. We're going to get started in a downward facing dog. So just find your breath here, checking in with yourself, pedaling out the legs, and maybe swaying your hips from side to side. And it's gonna get spicy and challenging, but for right now, we're just gonna connect with the breath. Let's take an inhale together. Exhale, let it go out of your mouth. Inhale. Maybe you come up onto the toes. Exhale, let it go. Again, inhale. Exhale, let it go. Let's step our feet forward, coming to the top of our mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, empty. Inhale, roll all the way up to stand. Hands come all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, hands come up. Exhale, hands to heart. Sit back in chair. Inhale, hands come up while you sit in your chair. Exhale, come up onto your toes and sway your hands all the way back. Inhale, chair, hands come up. Exhale, hands come back. Up onto your toes. So we're just gonna flow through these two postures with our inhales and exhales. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, sit back. Exhale, fly. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now sit back in your chair, hold. Maybe get a little bit lower. We're gonna pulse a little bit lower for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fold forward, straighten the legs, and plant your hands down, step back, plank. Now inhale, pick up the right hand, roll out the wrist in one direction, then roll it out in the other. And switch sides. Pick up the left wrist, roll it in one direction, then the other. And plant the left hand back down. Inhale. Exhale, let your hips dip forward. You're coming into upward facing dog. Exhale, bend the knees a lot, bring the hips back, and then press up into downward facing dog. Rolling forward like a wave into plank. Hold. Exhale, upward facing dog. And downward facing dog. Now bringing your knees all the way down. Finding your tabletop, inhale, cat. Exhale, cow. Now finding neutral spine, we're gonna tuck the toes under and hover our table. So we're hovering our knees. Now picking up the right leg, keeping the right knee bent. Little taps like you're about to slam your foot and slam it into the ceiling. Okay, little taps up with that foot, flexing that foot for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cross the right leg behind the left, and then walk your hands to the back of the mat. So we're still in our warm-up here. We have not started the creative flow, but it's just important to get everything nice and warmed up. So maybe you walk your hands to one side, and walk your hands to the other. Maybe you interlace your hands behind your back, flip the palms, finding a release here. And then we're gonna walk our hands all the way back to our hovering table and reset our legs so they are not, they're just back in reset. We're not crossing our legs anymore. So finding that engagement again. Inhale. Exhale, picking up that left leg, keeping the left knee bent, flexing the left foot. And then once again, little pulses here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Crossing that left leg behind the right, walking the hands to the back of that mat, and then finding your forward fold with your legs crossed. Maybe walking your hands to one side, maybe walking them to the other, and interlacing your hands the weird way this time, and flipping your palms. Release, walk it back, and find your hovering table once again. Inhale. Exhale, let it go. Now we're gonna press our hips all the way back. So we're kind of squatting back here. So the glutes are kind of hovering close to the heels, and then we're gonna shoot forward into plank. So this is the last little bit of our warm-up. We're gonna go for 5 with the breath. So you exhale as you come forward, inhale as you come back. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Downward facing dog. Good job. Stay with me. We're gonna shift into the creative part of our flow now, walking the toes to the front of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, empty. Inhale, chair. Exhale, hands to heart. Stay low in your chair. We're picking up our left leg and stepping it back into a lunge, and then stepping it forward. Try your best to stay as low as you can. So we're gonna go for 5 taps. 4, 3, 2, and 1. This time stay in your lunge. Inhale, hands come up. Exhale, straighten the front leg, bend the back leg. And then alternate. So we bend the front leg, straighten the back leg. So alternate with the breath. You know, it can be a little bit of a mind game here, figuring out which one to bend and straighten. And then we're all gonna meet with the front leg bent. We're gonna twist over to the right side. So left hand comes forward, right hand comes back. Breathe. Exhale, back to center in your lunge, and twist. Back to center. Let's do 3 more, 5 in total. Back to center. 2. Back to center. And 1. Back to center. This time we're coming into warrior two. So we're opening up to the left side of our mat. Inhale. Exhale, exalt your warrior. Warrior two. An extended side angle. So right hand comes on the inside of that right leg. The left hand reaches forward. Now, option to stay here for a breath or to find your bind. Now, this is an intermediate level class, so these transitions are going to be a little bit more challenging. So when you have your bind, we're going to step forward with our back leg, and we're going to come up in bird of paradise. So pressing into that left leg a lot, picking up the right leg and extending it out for 5, for 4, 3, 2, 1. And this time we're going to slowly come all the way down. Hands are still in that bind. So once you place the right foot down, we're going to release that bind. Right hand is going to extend over to the right side of your mat, picking up that left leg. Inhale, left arm comes up as well. We're in half moon. Let's take a few pulses with that left leg. Nice gentle engagement here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great job. We're bringing that left leg forward, like it's off to the side, but towards the front of the mat. So we're circling it forward, and then we're gonna come to stand in tree. So left foot is going to come on the inside of the right leg. Inhale, arms come up, find your balance. I know we've done a lot on that right leg, but again, this is intended to be challenging. Inhale. Exhale, left knee into your chest, hold. Extend the left leg out. Little pulses for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now send your left leg all the way back in warrior 3. Little pulses here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step your left leg back. We're back in that high lunge. Inhale. Exhale, left hand comes down, right hand comes up. Little twist. Inhale. Exhale, step that right leg all the way back. You're in a left side plank. Option to pick up that right leg, let it hover. Another option to step that right leg back and find your little back bend. Let's breathe here. And we're all going to meet in a 3-legged plank. So little pulses with that right leg still up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And right knee comes into your chest. Exhale, extend it back out. Right knee into your chest. Exhale, extend it back out. For 3, for 2, for 1. And we're going to step that right foot forward. Inhale. Exhale, step the left foot forward. Coming up into your chair. Exhale, hands to heart. Great job. Finding your breath once again before we do the other side. Inhale. Exhale, let it go. Maybe sit a little deeper. Then we're going to shift our balance, shift our weight over to the left leg this time. We're tapping our right leg back into a lunge and forward. tap back, and forward. Tap back, forward, 2 more times. Tap back, forward, tap back, and forward. This time when we tap back, I'm gonna inhale into our lunge. Now playing with straightening the front leg, bending the back, and switch. Keep the breath flowing. Great job. Then we're gonna twist over to the left side this time. Right hand's gonna come forward, left hand's going to come back. Inhale, back to high lunge. Twist. Back to high lunge. Twist. Back to high lunge, 2 more. Keep breathing. Back to high lunge, twist. Stay in your twist. And then back to high lunge, we're going to come into warrior 2, facing the right side of your mat this time. Inhale, sit in your warrior 2. Exhale, flip your front palm, exalt your warrior. Warrior 2. Extended side angle, left hand to the inside of the left leg. Now find your breath here before we take that bind. And we're gonna step our right foot forward this time, finding your engagement with that right leg before coming up, taking that left leg with you. We're in our bird of paradise. Extend the left leg out for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great job. Slowly, as slow as you can go, stepping that left leg all the way down, releasing your bind. Left hand is going to come to the left side of your mat. You're coming into half moon. Extend the right leg out, and the right hand comes all the way up. Little pulses with that right leg, flexing the right foot for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great job. Circling that right leg all the way to the front of your mat. And then slowly coming into our tree pose. So our right leg is going to find a spot on the inside of the left thigh, left inner thigh. Inhale, arms come up, breathe. Exhale, right knee into your chest, hold. And then extend the right foot out, little pulses for 5, for 4, 3, 2, 1. Send your right leg all the way back, warrior 3. Little pulses for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step that right foot all the way back. You're in your high lunge. Inhale. Exhale, right hand down, left hand up, little twist. Inhale. Exhale, send your left leg all the way back. Maybe you hover it, and we're in a right side plank. Inhale. And exhale, maybe you step back into your wild thing. Maybe you just stay in a side plank. Breathing here. And we're all going to meet in a 3-legged plank with our left leg up. Little pulses for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left knee into your chest. Exhale it out. Left knee in. Exhale it out. Let's go for 5, for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now stepping that left foot forward. and stepping the right foot forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Now really grabbing hold of the backs of those legs with your hands, finding a deeper fold here. And then roll all the way up to stand. Inhale, hands come all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart. And then taking a seat all the way back down onto your mat. Maybe you windshield wiper your knees from side to side, finding a little cool down. Now we're all going to place our feet together, knees apart, finding a little butterfly with our legs, and maybe finding a gentle fold forward. Begin to slow down your breath. And maybe finding gratitude for everything that your body does for you. Inhale, come up, and exhale, fold. Maybe folding a little bit deeper. Now you're welcome to take a little bit more time to stretch and unwind from that practice. I'm going to close off this video here, but I encourage you to also take a little meditation at the end. This has been so much fun, and if you enjoyed it, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Again, I post videos every single Monday, so I would love to have you join me for some of the future upcoming practices. Thank you so much for being here. Namaste.